Hey everybody, today we're going to go down to the night market, but we're going to go show you some churches around Charleston, and then go to the night market, and we're going to have fun. Right now we're sitting at the park off the battery, and so show you where all the cannons and stuff that they were shooting out at Fort Sumter when first shots of the Civil War were. You can't really see the harbor or whatnot, but you can see the cannons.
They're redoing
They're remodeling everything. So when we get to the first church, we'll start it up again. Talk to you in a few minutes. Alright, so we've made it to the Catholic Cathedral of John the Baptist. Give me a second. And we'll around and show you how big this church really is. This was set up in like 1890s, I think. We'll look at the sign that told the date when it was. But it's a huge, huge cathedral. And I love it so much because it reminds me of the Assassin's Creed type of churches, like the ones in Roma, like in Assassin's Creed, but also in like Black Flag and all that. So we had fun. I had fun playing those games and whatnot. My son Anthony has fun playing those games. Just look at this. This is just so cool. And here's the sign where it says it was 1821. I'm sorry. 1821 is when it was made.
Founded by Bishop John England.
By John England. So we're gonna stop out. We're gonna stop out a couple more before we get to the market. We'll hope to see you in a few minutes. All right, guys. There's the St. Michael's Church behind me. That's another church that I call like the Assassin's Creed churches. They're pretty fun. So we're gonna continue. All right. So we decided to stop at this little park here, and it's called the Washington Park. It's got a big obelisk, a couple other things. It's got a statue of George Washington, and then we got a statue of the Scottish Witch. It's a moving statue, so. But yeah, this is the little park named George Washington Park. A couple of statues. And we'll be continuing here in a little bit. We're going to sit and relax for a minute. And we'll hit another church. Alright, so here is the circular church. Another old looking church. But what's good about this church is it also has a graveyard on it. It's one of the oldest graveyards known in South Carolina. And we're going to go take a little walk through the graveyard just to show you how old these things are. These gravestones are on the ground, but when they should have been up. That's how old they are. Now, the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery is a graveyard is attached to a church, and a cemetery is not.
Oh my gosh.
Church bells. These are really very old graves. The gravestones. That's how old they are. Can't believe they have some engraving here from the 1700s even. Let's see, 1762, 1847. This is quite old. Quite old graves. There's another graveyard on the other side of that. I believe, isn't that the St. Timothy Church?
St. Philip's.
St. Philip's Church, I'm sorry. The St. Philip's Church is on the other side of that, and I believe that's the graveyard to that one.
The church is across the street?
Yeah, the church is across the street. They will be showing you that church here shortly. There's that graveyard. This is the graveyard where they have was supposedly a weeping woman mourning her child. The spirit of a weeping woman. And the Mexicans have a certain one too. And Mexico, she's trying to find her children. This one is weeping for her child that died just after she gave birth. And she died while giving birth. And you see the church below it through the trees. We'll get a better shot later. Doing a bunch of construction on it right now. Trying to restore it, I guess. It's an old church too.
Had several fires to it.
Had several fires, says the Scottish witch, who went into the Catholic Cathedral of John the Baptist and didn't burn up, amazingly. But we're gonna have fun. We'll show the pictures off of the Facebook page that we have, and we'll let you know about that at the end of the video. Right now we're just walking and having fun through this graveyard. I love walking through this graveyard, as does the Scottish witch. I just love walking through the graveyard. Don't you?
I do. And we're gonna actually go back this way, babe, see if we can get a shot of the roof, because this is one of the couple roofs that I know that are all metal. All the other churches are kind of got the not metal. They're not metal. They're more of the
Clay tile, or?
yeah, clay tile, the shingle, and look at
Clay
this
shingles?
bell tower. That is a really nice bell tower there.
Mm-hmm. Here, hold this. Nice little bell tower with the cross and the steeple.
We'll have to try to get in and one day and take pictures.
Of the inside of this church. We have yet to come in there. Don't want to go during services, but I'm pretty sure they'll have it open for certain things, and walk in and take pictures of it some other day. So, alright, we're going to head out to the next church, or to the market, and then back down to the St. Philip's Church. We'll see you in a little while. Alright, we're here at the market. Night market tonight, 6:30 to 10:30, Church Street, East Bay Street. So, I'll head on down there.
And we're gonna have to go around.
Okay. Going to the market. Alright, so we walked through the market, can't really record in there, but now we're going to go to that St. Philip's Church. I'll show you in just a second. Alright, so here's the other side of the graveyard from the circular church. And one of the graves around here is the one, it's the one right there.
Right in here?
Right in here. Is where the woman weeps for her child. The ghost of the weeping woman. And then here, as you can see, they're doing a whole bunch of construction on the St. Philip's Church. It's really a cool church though. It's really good to look at. Show you the graveyard again. Really neat graveyard right around here.
And coming up is the pirate house.
We're gonna show you this graveyard, and then we're gonna show you the house where Blackbeard shot a couple of pirates for cheating in a poker game. That house also had a secret passage that went out to the ports. Here's a different side of the church. Beautiful houses. Another graveyard on this side. And there is the house that Blackbeard was. Right there. Here's the other side of the graveyard. This is completely right next to the church. So, alright, well, we're going to head down back to the car, and we will continue when we get to the car. Alright, we are at the car. Get a couple of shots of the houses behind us, and then and look at the harbor. And on the yacht. Can you tell us how we can end the see the pictures for everything?
There is a Facebook page. It's called The Adventures of the Scottish Witch and a Leprechaun. Go ahead and hit that up. Follow us. There's also going to be where we do the story times, where I do book reviews to give you ideas on new books that I've read personally from my own collection, as well as we are going to have in the future items that I've made myself and possibly up for sale. Come watch us, come join us, and subscribe and like us, and have a good time with us.
All right, that's it. We'll see you on the next trip.